Welcome to Breathe, Love, Parent, the Shine On podcast. I'm your host, Rach, yoga teacher, natural mama, and passionate guide in all things nervous system and connection. This is your space for honest conversations, emotional wellbeing tools, and mindful parenting insights. Whether you're in the thick of meltdowns or seeking a moment of calm, you belong here. Let's take a breath together and begin. Welcome back to the Shine On podcast, Breathe, Laugh, Parent. Oh my goodness, this is our final solo episode for the season, and what a journey it's been. 14 solo episodes, guest interviews, hours of stories, tools, and honest reflections. I'm honestly blown away, and I'm so glad you're here. And today, we're talking about something that I think is so important. It's about romanticizing the ordinary in family life, how the everyday routines that often feel mundane can become moments of beauty, joy, and connection if we shift our perspective. This episode is my gentle invitation to see the sacred in the school drop-off, the magic in messy meal times, and the love in that same story you read over and over and over at bedtime. So when we think of romanticizing life, we often picture sweeping gestures, picnics in the park, candlelit dinners, fresh flowers on the table. But I've come to believe that the real romance of family life is in the repetition. It's in the small, unnoticed moments that we often rush past. The warmth of your child's head resting on your chest after a tantrum or after a hard day at school. The quiet clinking of spoons during cereal before school. Oh, the not so quiet. Not sure about you. My child likes to bang their cutlery on the table. We're in a very musical household. That deep sigh when you finally sit on the couch after bedtime chaos. Oh, isn't that just so nice? Folding the same tiny socks week after week. These aren't just chores. They're part of a love story. Your love story with your family. When we're constantly busy or burned out, it's easy to feel like we're just getting through the day. And I know that feeling, and I know it well. But what if, just for today, we chose to see these tasks as sacred? Not because they're glamorous, my goodness, they're not, but because they are ours. And something that I always hold on to is, my gosh, the maiden version of me was praying for this life that I have right now, and I'm living it, and I'm so grateful for that. This shift in perspective is powerful. It's not just about gratitude, it's about presence. It's about choosing to be in the moment as we wipe noses, make toast, brush tiny teeth, and chase socks. It's about saying, this isn't just another Tuesday. This is my child's childhood. This is our life. Why it matters for our kids. Children thrive in rhythm. And when we slow down and bring gentle intention to those rhythms, whether it's morning tea or the walk to the car, they feel it. They feel us. When we're present in the ordinary, we teach our kids that life isn't made in the big events. It's made in the in-between. And that truly is a gift. So I invite you now to take a mindful moment with me. Notice where your body is in space and time. Notice what's supporting you, whether that's your feet on the floor, your body on a seat. Really become aware of what you're doing. And let's take a breath. A deep inhale in through the nose and a long exhale out. Truly become alive in this moment. Open your eyes. Look around you. And I want you to ask yourself, what beauty can I experience right now? What invitation is there for me to be present? How can I bring more joy and more awareness to this moment? Let's take a final breath here. A deep inhale and a long exhale. Now, I invite you to reflect. And perhaps for this week, you just go throughout your day and notice, oh, what is the mundane that I'm doing right now? And how can I bring more presence to this moment? And just see the impacts of that. Notice how that impacts your children. Become aware of how that makes you feel in your parenting. And as always, I would love, 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 love to hear from you. Let me know. Either contact me on Instagram at shineomau, so ShineOmau, or you can send me an email, jump on the website, whatever it may be. Just get in touch and let me know how this process has landed for you. Okay, well, let's wrap it up. A nice and short episode for today. And wow, 14 solo episodes. When I started this season, I wasn't sure how it would feel to put my voice and stories out there in this way. And I've been really conscious of keeping the episodes short. As I've said many times, we need to have the time available to us. And I understand that as parents, our time to listen to podcasts might not be extensive. And I want to be able to provide some practices or tools or things that you can take away and apply immediately. And even if that's just having a mindful moment with me, thank you for being here. But truthfully, this process has lit me up. It's grounded me, it's energized me. I've loved doing this, and I love hearing from you. Your messages, reviews, DMs has filled my cup more than you know. So thank you. Thank you for joining me on this journey, whether you've listened to one episode or all of them. I hope you found little sparks of joy, softness, and support in these conversations. So I'll be taking a break from recording to rest, reset, and refill my cup. But I will be back with more stories, tools, and conversations to support you in parenting with presence and joy. And I will be taking on board some of the suggestions for episodes that you have provided for next season. But in the meantime, you can revisit any episode that resonated with you. And don't forget that the Mindful Child Toolkit is still available. A beautiful companion to this podcast, filled with simple nervous system tools, joyful rituals, and playful connection ideas. And you can find loads more resources and events on my website at www.shineom.com.au. With the Mindful Child Toolkit or any of our resources, I encourage you to print it, keep it in the kitchen, and use it in those ordinary moments we talked about today. So again, thank you for being here. Thank you for breathing, laughing, and parenting alongside me. Until next time, keep shining, beautiful people. Thank you for joining me on Breathe, Laugh, Parent. If this episode brought you a moment of calm or connection, please share it with a fellow mama. Subscribe on your favourite platform or visit shineom.com.au/podcast for more. Until next time, keep breathing, laughing, and parenting with heart. The information shared on Breathe, Laugh, Parent, the Shine On podcast, is for general educational and inspirational purposes only. It is not medical, therapeutic, or professional advice and should not be relied on as such. Always consult a qualified health or parenting professional for support tailored to your individual needs. Shine On and its guests disclaim any liability for decisions made based on this content.